welcome to this episode of The Daily. My name is Brendan Malone. Well, a couple of days ago, Mrs. Trump gave a speech at the Republican National Convention that contained plagiarised content from another speech that Michelle Obama had given, and ever since, the media and social media has lit up like a Christmas tree that's on electrical overload. It's just been hilarious to watch. The funniest thing about this, though, is really the gross and glaring hypocrisy and unhinged lack of balance in the way that people are responding to this issue. Let me clarify a couple of points from where I'm coming from. First of all, was this plagiarism? Yep. The speech contained material taken from another speech. It was plagiarism. Is plagiarism defensible? No. You should never plagiarise other people's work. The speechwriter did that. The speechwriter's at fault. This is not a good thing. However, here's the point. If you're running around now and you are someone who is saying, this makes the Trumps totally unfit for office, you can't have a president whose wife plagiarises other people's speeches, let me let you in on a little secret. Now come closer. You're going to want to come real close for this bit. The current president, Barack Obama, and his vice president, Joe Biden, have both plagiarised people's political speeches exactly like Mrs. Trump did. You get it now? The point is, if this makes the Trumps unfit for office and it makes them a laughingstock, then doesn't it also make the Obamas unfit for office and Joe Biden unfit for office and Obama and Biden a laughingstock as well? If not, why not? You see, this is what makes this so comedic to me, is the way in which people are selectively applying their outrage and mockery and then trying to pretend that there's something neutral going on here. The simple fact is, this is something that is done, and they're not the only ones, by the way, who have done this. Lots of other American politicians have been caught plagiarising people's content. In fact, there is even suggestion that Michelle Obama plagiarised content, okay, from Saul Alinsky. So this is being done everywhere. The point is, it shouldn't be happening. But if you want to talk about the destruction of politics and the destruction of the media and the destruction of political discourse and public discourse and all these kind of things that you think are problematic, and yet you're just joining this big pile-on over this one selective piece of outrage, you're actually contributing to the very problem that you're complaining about. So by not treating this situation proportionally, and actually, that means treating and looking equally at all of these incidents and responding in kind to every politician who does it, not just the ones you disagree with, then you're actually just lowering the tone of the political discourse, you're introducing a crazy imbalance, and you're defending a situation in the media that only adds to even more and more people distrusting and not taking the media seriously, which actually harms democracy in the long run. And if you're someone who's talking this up like this is the next Watergate, and I've seen some people seriously making those kind of suggestions about this incident, then guess what? If you're a Hillary Clinton supporter, as a lot of the people making those kind of suggestions are, then you need to take a long, hard look at your own candidate, who just a couple of weeks ago was caught and publicly admonished by the FBI for destroying classified government information and then lying over and over and over again about doing that. If you want to talk about which one of these two incidents is closer to Watergate, I don't think you need to be a rocket scientist to figure out that it is not Mrs. Trump reading out pieces of a plagiarised speech. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow on The Daily.